We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this Brother MFC L8610 printer, and we're going to talk about some common causes of paper jams. More specifically, we're going to talk about some common causes of paper jams that happen because of issues inside of your paper tray. So the first thing I'm going to go and do is remove the paper tray. I'm going to take it all the way out of the printer, and we're also going to take the paper out of the bottom just so we can get a better look on the inside of the paper tray. Now if you look inside the paper tray, you're going to see all these little markings in the bottom of the tray, both vertically and horizontally, and they're all going to have different markings for different size pieces of paper. So it's very important that these little adjusting tabs on the top and sides are set directly on the indication for the size paper that you're using in this paper tray. So in this case we're using a standard 8.5 by 11 or letter paper, so we want to make sure that all of our indications are set for 8.5 by 11 or letter. You want to make sure that you don't have these set for either a larger or smaller piece of paper. If you do, it can cause some issues where the paper doesn't fit inside the paper tray correctly, and it can also cause some confusion inside the printer where the printer is looking for a different size piece of paper than what's really in here, which can also give you some jamming errors. So, very, very important, make sure that all your little indicators are set for the exact size paper that you're using in this paper tray. So another thing that we see quite frequently comes from adding paper into your paper tray. So what happens, say you have just a little bit of paper left in your paper tray, you're going to add a new stack of paper. A lot of the times, most people kind of set the paper stack on about halfway to 2/3 of the way back of the remaining paper inside the paper tray. And as you slide this back, every now and then you'll get a couple sheets of paper that kind of curl up back behind there. And what will happen if that happens is it's going to squeeze this paper inside the paper tray, and it makes it very difficult for the printer to pull the paper through properly. So it's really important whenever you add paper into the paper tray, just to give it a quick visual inspection on all four sides, and you want to make sure it's a nice, clean, even stack on all four sides. You don't have any paper curled up anywhere. If you do, take a second, remove that curled up paper, and it'll go a long way as far as reducing the amount of paper jams you're getting. Now another thing that we see quite frequently comes from adding too much paper into this paper tray. So if you look at these little adjusting tabs on the sides of the printer, you're going to notice little pieces of plastic that kind of poke in towards the paper. And what those are for is to show you the maximum amount of paper you can put inside this paper tray. So you never want to go above these markings, or you never want to fill it to the point where you can just press the edges of the paper under those. What happens if you overfill this paper tray, it causes the paper to be way too close to the paper pickup assembly, and it's just very difficult for the printer to pull the paper through properly. So it's usually a good idea, kind of a best practice, leave a small gap between your top sheet of paper and these maximum fill lines here. And again, that'll go a long, long way as far as reducing the amount of paper jams you're getting. Now if you've tried all three of those and you're still getting consistent paper jams, you've had this printer for a while, or you can't remember the last time it's been maintenance, there's a good chance that the rollers are worn and need to be replaced. If that's the case, please feel free to call Onyx and we'll be happy to help you out with that. Also, if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'll be happy to help you with that as well. And if there's any way we can help supply with any of your printer office supply needs, we'd love to help supply this for you. We hope you have a great day and you're back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.